English garden. Bring the world to you all. Ielts writing. Travel and transportation. Sample essay. Internet technology means people do not need to travel to foreign countries to understand how others live. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Essay plan. Introduction. Refer to the task question. My opinion. Partly agree. Paragraph 2. Most people who visit foreign countries experience nothing of the lives of local people. For example, Phuket in Thailand. They would learn more by looking at the internet. Paragraph 3. A few travelers prefer to experience personally the culture and daily lives of those in foreign places which they visit, food, shopping, music. What they find on the internet may supplement this experience but cannot fully replace it. Conclusion. The internet provides useful information and analysis but is not a substitute for personal experience. Sample essay. It is true that the digital revolution has enabled a growing number of people to gain access to information about how others live in different countries. While such advances in technology have made more information available, I only agree, in part, that this had led to greater understanding of the lives of those in other countries. On the one hand, the tourist trade has experienced phenomenal growth, but this does not mean that those who visit foreign countries leave with any appreciation of the culture or living conditions of the local people. Holiday resorts such as Phuket in Thailand are thronged with tourists at the height of the holiday season. However, overseas visitors remain completely oblivious to how the local inhabitants live. They experience luxury hotels, sunbathe on beaches, or at most, go sightseeing on guided tours. To know how people in Thailand live, they would learn much more by watching documentaries or analytical reports on the internet at home. On the other hand, there are intrepid travelers who prefer to discover for themselves the culture and daily lives of those in foreign countries which they visit. They avoid package holidays and instead visit markets, restaurants, and places where local people go shopping, eat regional dishes or enjoy music. They enjoy real interaction with locals and take away memories of the sights, sounds, taste and smells of the culture which they have briefly come to know. In this way, while there might be a wealth of material online describing a country or region, such travelers do not become over-reliant on the opinions or choices of internet contributors. In conclusion, while personal experience of a place may be supplemented by material available online, there is no substitute for seeing other cultures at first hand. Vocabulary. The digital revolution. Meaning. The advancement of technology to the digital technology available today. For example, the digital revolution has fundamentally changed the way that people work, communicate, behave and even think. To gain access to the internet, to access the internet. Meaning. To have the opportunity to use the internet. For example, millions of people are able to gain access to the internet in cafes, libraries or other public places. Advances in technology. Meaning. The improvement or development of technology. For example, recent advances in medical technology are making a great contribution to the search for a cure for AIDS. To become over-reliant on. Meaning. To need something so that your survival or success depends too much on it. For example, businesses have become over-reliant on complicated computer systems so that if these systems fail, the results will be disastrous. To experience phenomenal growth. Meaning. To experience an extremely successful or special development, especially in a surprising way. For example, In recent decades, there has been a substantial diversification in international tourism destinations, and many developing countries have experienced phenomenal growth in tourist arrivals and receipts. A holiday resort. Meaning: a place where lots of people go for a holiday. For example, if you like to lie on the beach, Thailand offers some very popular holiday resorts. To be thronged with tourists. Meaning: refers to the situation of a place having a great number of visitors crowded together. For example, at weekends, London, in particular, is thronged with tourists, and certain areas of the city such as Oxford Street and Covent Garden are swarming with visitors. The height of the holiday season. Meaning: the time of year when the greatest number of people visit a place and when the prices are at their highest level. For example, midsummer in the UK is normally the height of the holiday season, so remember to book a hotel in advance. To sunbathe. Meaning: to sit or lie in the sun in order to get brown, to get a suntan. For example, I don't like to sunbathe when I go to the beach, so I spend most of the time swimming in the sea. To go sightseeing. Meaning: to look around the places that tourists like to visit. For example, if you go sightseeing in Paris, be sure to see the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre and the Palace of Versailles. A guided tour. Meaning: an organized group shown around a place of interest by an expert. For example, the company runs guided tours of Hanoi in English and Japanese. A package holiday. Meaning: a holiday that is organized by a company at a fixed price, including the cost of a hotel, travel, etc. For example, package holidays to Spain started to become popular in the UK in the 1960s. Appreciation. Meaning: a full understanding of something, such as a situation or problem. For example, she has no appreciation of good food, so don't invite her to an expensive restaurant. Oblivious of or to. Meaning: not aware of something. For example, I don't know how Mary is able to study in the coffee shop. She seems to be oblivious to all the noise around her. Intrepid. Meaning: very brave, fearless. For example, they are members of an intrepid team of biologists who are studying insects in the Amazon forest. At first hand. Meaning: by seeing or experiencing something yourself rather than hearing about it from somebody else. For example, he had seen photos of Paris, but his dream was to get to know the city at first hand.